Welcome, everyone. Welcome back to tonight's subscriber energy love reading. So, we are on for the second time today. We did do earth signs earlier today. So, if you're looking for those, please just go watch the replay. I did timestamp those and the fire signs, so they are ready to go. So, welcome in, everyone. We are on Facebook, we're on Twitch, and we are also on YouTube. I am doing a subscriber energy love reading. So, what I'm doing is I'm connecting with your energy. It's very possible it could be a collective reading. It's also very possible that it's going to be for just one particular person. It has happened a couple of times. So, if that does happen, let me know. I do always recommend watching the readings, even if at first the energy doesn't feel like it fits exactly. It's very possible there could be like a guidance message that comes across, and that could have been why you were drawn to the reading. Hi, Amber. Hi, Caitlin. So I see a Facebook coming in super awesome. Facebook did really good today with the earth signs too. So yes, guys, if you missed those, make sure to go back and watch the replay. All right, so we did a late night subscriber love reading a few nights back, and I was really trying to focus on the subscriber energy and not like another party. Because right now, guys, I'm sure you hear all the tarot readers saying like, release, let go, release, right? Because you're supposed to be putting the focus on yourself right now. Astrology is very much pointing us towards our purpose, everyone, regardless of what type of journey you're on or what type of spiritual relationship you're in. So, yes, guys, I did try to put the focus on the energy of the subscriber. And the first card that came out was Kieran Connections out of the Energy Oracle, which very much talks about a surprising connection that most likely at first started as friends and then turns into something more spiritual. And that is a twin flame clue card for me out of the Energy Oracle. So ever since we did that late night subscriber energy, I have felt the draw to do a current energy for subscribers. So I will say this, guys. Amber came over to YouTube. Thank you, Amber. So I will say this, guys, though. It's most likely going to be a twin journey. Like I've definitely been feeling it ever since that night. But what I'm going to do is I am going to separate. I'm going to start with the subscriber energy first, and then we'll look at your person's energy, and we'll look at the bridging energy, just like we do the twin flame journeys. The twin flame current energies. But I just want you to see if it matches your energy. If it doesn't, don't make it fit. Like I said, you could have been drawn just for guidance. There could be a guidance card that comes out. The situation can be similar to yours, but not exactly like yours. So keep all those things in mind, guys. All right, so we're going to start with the subscriber energy first. And I just want to say it's strong because I've felt it since the live the other night. So it's definitely a strong pull. All right, so we have finding sanctuary, opening to your spiritual source. So finding sanctuary is coming out and it's showing like the tower. I do feel like there could have been a tower moment. This tower is actually like up in the clouds, and it's like you're trying to hide away from something. But I do sense that you've experienced some tower moments, especially with the last few full moons that we've had. And so most likely okay, so it's funny because I talked about the astrology, and I said that right now we have that new moon energy, and that new moon energy is making you feel social and like wanting to get out and go see people, but you're scared. And so you're kind of hiding, withdrawing. And I want to say too, the new moon in Gemini, let's think about this for a second, like the Lover's card, Gemini, right? It's a difficult decision that you have to make each and every day, right? I do sense that there is some sort of like difficult decision with this new moon. We have free will, guys, and I feel like some of you are just holding on to that free will so tightly that you're probably I don't want to say you're causing tower moments, but what happens is when you go like against what spirit thinks is best for you, then the road gets bumpy. energy, right? You're going to experience more tower moments than most likely if you worked with the energy instead of against the energy, right? So I do sense that like you've experienced some troublesome situations, and now that it's like time to get out, and you know, winter's over here in the US, it's like time to get out and enjoy the sun, be with your friends. You could be a little extra cautious because you're fearful of either seeing someone or something happening to you again. All right, so for your person's energy, we have a grounding. Go deep and explore your roots. And I'm just going to go ahead and jump to the next card because this is what I'm feeling. And this is where like the pressure, the issue for me to read for you guys is coming from. The bridging energy, ready? So the bridging energy is far away places. Get ready for new horizons. So most likely talking to twins that are in some form of separation, and could even be in like physical distance separation. If that's the case, then this is going to be a new experience. Like maybe you or your counterpart have moved, gotten a new job, something like that. Grounding. So go deep and explore your roots. I do feel like your person well, I don't necessarily feel like they're grounded, but I do feel that they're trying to be grounded. I feel like they're trying to sacrifice something because they think that sacrificing this thing or this person will cause them to be like a more grounded and calm person. So again, twin journey, right? Because it's like I'm probably talking to divine feminine and divine masculine experiencing the spiritual awakening that divine feminine did quite some time ago, is freaking out, right? It's like, why is all this happening? This counterpart definitely, like this person was really set in their ways. Where is all this coming from? Sorry. But I just gotta say it. It's like they were set in their ways. They didn't budge. They probably had like a hard life and like a hard childhood. And that caused them to be set in their ways. And in their ways didn't include like spirituality or like all this, you know, lulu la la stuff. You know what I'm trying to say? So I kind of sense that from that person. But it's funny because the card shows them out here by themselves, and I immediately got this energy like they withdrew and they're going without something, like they're sacrificing something, most likely just an emotion, like most likely a comfort. They're sacrificing some sort of comfort in order to feel more grounded, in order to like be able to deal with like the reality of everything that's going on. But faraway places is why you drew me to do the reading. Most likely you're feeling the pull away from the person. This could definitely be a collective twin reading, because collectively we're very much breaking away from the codependency, right? That's been the difficult challenge for the last several months, and we're now getting to more of a you know, seeing our own individual worth, seeing how, yes, we're twins, we're on this journey. I catapulted you, you catapulted me. I mirror you, you mirror me, and we heal, right? We do that, but we each individually still have like our own thing we're supposed to do. Like my thing is I'm supposed to help you. I'm supposed to remind you who you are and how powerful you are. So you don't sit there froze in this, you know, stagnant energy. That's not my twin's purpose. His purpose is not to get on YouTube. You know what I'm saying? And read for all of you guys. So, you know what I mean? We're all going to have like our own individual thing. But regardless of what that thing is, you're both still working together. And I actually mentioned something like this in the earth signs earlier. I did a free reading at the end for a person. I think she was on Facebook, and a strong twin energy. And I told her, I was like, it doesn't have to be, it's about you. And as soon as you realize that and put the focus like on you, it doesn't matter where they go, where they live, who they are, what happens, because it's about the spiritual connection, right? And I told her, I was like, she says, well, how do I keep going without this person or without this thing? Well, you follow your purpose, and you're going to follow your purpose by using the energy from this twin journey. Not everyone is a twin, guys. I mean, I would be cool if every single person on the planet how to twin, but it's not the case, because I've met people that are twins and I've met people that are not twins. You see what I'm saying? So not everyone has one. I feel like we put so much focus on the human person who makes mistakes, by the way, that we don't realize that we're so powerful regardless of time, distance, space. There's twins, like, here's the best way I can explain this. There's twins that came into this lifetime that are no longer physically together because one twin passed, not because they got in a fight and broke up. You know what I'm saying? Not because there was a third party, and not because any of that. See what I'm trying to say? So just because there's distance, or just because there's some form of separation, even if there's no contact, it has nothing to do with your individual journey. Use the energy from being a twin in the twin journey to follow your purpose. All right, so on the bottom, we have first light, beginning a new cycle. That's exactly what's happening. Thank you, Spirit. All right, so let's do, real quick, let's do a head, heart, and higher self for both sides. Amber says it resonates. Good, good. Yes, Caitlin, I will be offering readings right after we are finished. Hi, Diana. All right, let's do real quick head, heart, and higher self. Let's start on your side. Head, heart, and higher self. So headspace, we have the Empress, beautiful. So you know the connection. So it's like you're hearing me and you understand what I'm saying, but do you believe it? Because it's in the headspace, not the heart space. I feel like if it was in the heart space, you would believe it. You would feel it. You would know it without a doubt. I feel like there's doubts up here in the headspace. All right, let's look at the heart space. So we have the Strength card, strong Leo energy. So you could have Leo in a strong placement, Sun, Moon, Rising, and especially in the twin journey, you want to pay attention to Venus and Mars and Pluto. All right, so higher self space, several came out. We have the Nine of Swords. There's that tower. I knew that you guys had been experiencing towers. And towers are not always super bad, guys. Towers just say that Spirit had to step in and clear something out of the way so that you were able to move forward. Many times a tower can look scary, but it's actually, when you look back later after you've experienced it, you're like, oh yeah, now I see why that had to happen. Or sometimes we even wish it had happened sooner. We have the Ace of Pentacles and the Four of Pentacles. All right, so higher self is like spelling it out to me. It's like ABCs right here. Ready? So the higher self is trying to teach you that in order to stop having these tower moments, stop having this anxiety, you're probably not sleeping well. You could be, you're both not sleeping well, actually. You're, never mind. Let's keep going. All right, so the Ace of Pentacles is like the new beginning that Spirit is trying to offer you. But Four of Pentacles says that you can't get that new beginning because you're holding on to something too tightly. The Four of Pentacles, I always feel like that person gets a bad rap because it feels like the Four of Pentacles is holding on to something so tightly because they think that's all there is. So you're holding on to this thing. Like, if I move forward, I'm abandoning this journey. If I choose me, then I didn't choose them. If I follow my purpose, I might move and leave them behind. You see what I'm saying? It's that type of energy. And I feel like your higher self is definitely trying to show you, which means you're seeing signs that, one, you can't cut cords, you can't break away, you can't run, you can't hide, you can't do none of these things. It's a spiritual connection. All right, so I do sense that that is what the higher self is trying to teach you. Let's do inner strength. There is a conflict here. Okay, so I've just figured it out. There's an inner conflict in the heart space, right? With that Strength card, the strong Leo energy. So in the heart space, remember I said earlier, what you feel, what you believe, what you know. So with that card being in the heart space, it's telling me there's an inner conflict. There's something wrong inside where you're not believing something that you should. And I just want to say really quickly earlier when I said never mind, let's just keep going. Telepathy comes in the heart space, guys. So you could have some sort of blockage here. Because it's fear of feeling the energy pull and go on like their separate paths. So you're having fear there, and that could definitely be causing a blockage. So if you've been recently feeling like you're not connected to your counterpart, or you're not able to communicate spiritually with your counterpart, that could definitely be the issue. It's the fear from the energy, like going in its own way. It's not the way you wanted or you expected, so it's like fearful, right? Because you don't know what's coming. I feel like the feminine energy definitely feels like something's over, guys. If it was over, if there was a way for it to be over, do you remember your dark night of the soul? Do you guys remember that? Would we not have all cut and run when we experienced our dark night? I don't know about you guys, but I would have. My dark night of the soul was tremendous. It felt like God was spanking me the entire time. I'm just saying, it was super rough. So I just know that if I could have cut then I would have cut then. You see, cut cords, run, been done with it, never looked back. But that's not how it works. If that's how it works, we would never learn about this journey. We wouldn't ever hear the words spiritual connections or twin flames or whatever. They have like 5,000 different labels and names for it. But whatever, we would never hear about it. And so that's how I know, like, it's not possible. There's no way that we could not, you know what I'm saying, we could just quit. Can we delay? Absolutely. Can we work against the energy and hit all these tower moments and ask ourselves, why is this road so bumpy? Absolutely. Yes, we can. And that's usually the first thing. Like after Dark Night of the Soul, that's usually the first delays that we cause, because we, again, have expectations. It's not till you release those expectations that the road gets smoother. All right, so let's go over to your person's head, heart, and higher self. All right, in the headspace, we have the Three of Cups. Three of Cups is like wanting to gather. There's that social energy, like wanting to be supported, wanting to be around friends and family that do support them. So that's what they're thinking about. In the heart space, we have the Emperor, so strong Aries energy. It's very possible that your person has some sort of connection to an Aries. It's very possible they have Aries in a strong placement, but this is about control. The Emperor in the heart space. Come on, guys, ready? It's like they're controlling their emotions. They're hiding their emotions. They're not letting you. The Emperor doesn't show weak. Okay, so I'm an Aries, right? So I'm not just like talking out my butt. I definitely know about the Emperor. They don't show any weakness whatsoever. There's no vulnerability that comes from the Emperor. The Emperor is like, I'm in charge. I'm it. This is it. I'm not bending for no one, no thing. And I'm not saying that's the greatest, whatever to have. But sometimes, especially let's say you're an injured Aries, right? You're hurt, you've been broken, something's happened. You need to step into that Emperor energy in order to, rise, right? But I'm not sensing that from this person. In the heart space, they're definitely blocking something. They're doing something. I sensed it with the grounding card, because they don't want to feel a spiritual connection. There could be like so much emotion from this person that like they don't want to show it. Like I'm just now starting to feel it. It's like earlier I felt nothing. It was like, nope, you're not going to touch me type of stuff, right? And it's like now we're breaking through, and I definitely see that like in the heart space, they're hurt is what it is. Why else would you put the Emperor in a heart space? You see what I'm trying to say? Like it hurts something. Yeah. So you see the shield the Emperor has. So they're definitely like shielding their emotions, shielding how they feel, most likely hiding, probably not showing face. Like, yeah. All right, let's look at higher self. Higher self for your person. So the Queen of Swords comes out. The Page of Pentacles comes out. The Knight of Wands comes out. Bottom of the deck, the Priestess. So that's going to be the bridging energy. So the faraway places. All right. So in the higher self of your person, Queen of Swords is that person that builds walls, right? Your person definitely has some walls, and they're high. And it's because they've been injured. I don't think that you like, I don't see you stabbing the emperor. You know what I'm trying to say? But I feel like this person had more feeling than they were willing to show this person. And that's why this person is having this inner conflict thing going on. But this person actually had those feelings, and they were so strong that when this person finally said, okay, forget it, I'm not going to waste any more of my time or something like that. I'm putting words in your mouth. Sorry. It's not exactly what you said, but you know what I'm saying? You were like, I'm going to put the focus on me because you're taking too long, something like that. It's like that hurt this person terribly, more than they are willing to show anyone. But anyway, Queen of Swords, high walls. Their walls are super high. Page of Pentacles is they have fear to start something new. And Knight of Wands is like they need courage to be able to take some sort of action. They're going to have to do something, again, that they haven't experienced before. And I feel like they definitely don't like it. But the higher self is telling them they have to do this. It's interesting, the high walls. I don't feel like the higher self would say to this person, build these walls up like they are, because these walls are like super just crazy. But Page of Pentacles, that fear, it's like you get this new beginning, but it's like you don't want to step forward. And I think it's because this person's walls are so high. So it is possible that the higher self is saying, like, you're going to have to bring these walls down. You're going to have to start this new part of this journey, and you're going to have to be courageous enough to take these actions. And I just want to say, the Priestess very much is the High Priestess, is always the bridging energy in the journey, right? So faraway places comes out. I feel like it's your person who has moved directions, locations, something like that. Whew. Wow. All right, let's do a few messages from your person. And these are just going to be messages from them to you. Okay, so not true. I feel like I never get to do it my way. Do you see that? All right, so we're going to do 3 from you to them and 3 from them to you. And I did it backwards, so we're starting with theirs. Look at that. So 3 from them to you. You are my light, so you're definitely guiding them and showing them, but they're hiding it fierce. I can feel when you are sad. That's that heart space. Oh my goodness, that could definitely be like why they're shielding the heart space. Maybe it's your pain that they're feeling, and it is so painful. Yeah, super crazy. All right, and then how are you so strong comes out. All right, so here's you to them. Time is passing quickly. Your opinion of me matters, and you helped me start my spiritual awakening. Absolutely. Amen. All right, let's pull a guidance card. Somebody's going to yell at me for that. Oh, well, get over it. All right, let's see. Real quick, guidance from Spirit. And let's see what Spirit wants to say to you about this situation. All right, so we have action. You have the courage to express the unique loving colors of your soul. Compassion. You demonstrate the language of the heart by actively sharing and living love. And vision. This is it. Ready? No matter what, you see the bigger picture of a loving and just universe. Responsibility is next. I do feel like you do have a responsibility. You are not twins for no reason at all. You don't get to reap all the benefits from the energy if you're not going to use the energy to follow your purpose. You see? All right, I'm going to leave it there. I hope that was helpful. Thank you guys so much for coming in. Even the scammers, please do not click on any of the links, guys. Unfortunately, as we get bigger and as we grow, there are going to be more scammers that come in. These are free readings. I do offer energy exchange, so I understand people are like, you know, we got to make our energies equal. That's what the tips and donations is for, and those links are right there on the screen. So yes, I don't know who Kwasafi, whatever is, so I don't know what type of reading he's going to give you, and I don't recommend clicking any links. All right, guys. So that's it. That's the subscriber energy reading that's been driving me crazy since the other night. I hope it was helpful. It is that time, guys. We will do a free reading or two. So let me know, guys, who is interested. So Amber, I seen you in there. So right on. Yeah, I feel like our energies have been connected since the very first day that you came in. Absolutely. Oh, you're so welcome. So welcome. What is it with these what app things? Like call this whatever number and so is going to bring you your long lost whatever I'm about. Like what is up with that? Oh, I'm so glad. Diana said, thank you so much. I felt so much of that. And see, that could be one of those situations where maybe you're not the particular subscriber, but there was definitely messages in there that reached you. Haley Lewis, can I get a general? Absolutely, Haley. All right, so let me clean up really quickly. I'm going to keep my Llewellyn Tarot out. This Llewellyn Tarot was gifted to me by one of my neighbors. She's actually the same person that made me the dream catcher with the moon. But yeah, this is one of the cards that was gifted to me. I love all the cards that have been gifted to me, guys. Thank you so much. But there was just something about this deck when I very first got it. And it's just, I don't know, it's always been so easy, as I feel like I can pick up any tarot deck anytime. It doesn't really matter. I'm always like, I feel like this one's home, right? All right, Haley Lewis. Haley Lewis wants a general guidance. Oop, wrong one. There we go. It is. I love you guys. You're super awesome. And can y'all remember when we all thought that we were on this journey by ourselves? I sat here for like, I don't know. I sat here for a few years and thought I was literally going crazy and I was the only one. Look at that. All right. All right, Haley, let's do a real quick past, present, future. And let's see if we can figure out what's going on. And then we'll pull a guidance at the end. All right, so we have the Two of Swords. You have a difficult decision that you're trying to make in love and relationships because you have the Ten of Cups. So it's not the Ten of Pentacles, it's the Ten of Cups. The Ten of Pentacles could have said, like, this is job, career. Pentacles actually encompass anything. So it could have even been love, but you didn't get that one. You got the Ten of Cups. So you are feeling stuck in a situation that has to do with love, romance, relationship, emotional contentment, that type of issue. King of Swords comes out, and King of Swords is an air sign, so Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. This is actually your person. So King of Swords, okay, so here's the thing I'm going to say. The kings all fight. They're all fighters. They protect and provide for their people. The King of Swords is like a I will cut you out type of person, like cold shoulder. There could be like this is the what's that? Lord, Mercury retrograde loves me. Silent treatment. The silent treatment. That's what that is. All right. Let's go back to that Two of Swords. So we have the Three of Cups, the Moon, and the Two of Wands. Okay, so this is going to be past, and this is going to be present. So right now, you have people around you that like understand you, support you, want to help you. They love you, they care for you. The Moon is coming out on that 10 of Pentacles. So there's some sort of illusion, some sort of fear that you have with this relationship, something that you don't understand. And then you're also, Two of Wands comes out, being forced to make a decision. And the decision is going to have something to do with that Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, or that person that's like giving you the silent treatment. All right, let's look at future. So we have the Hermit withdrawing, going within, the Fool, and the Queen of Pentacles. It's like you move yourself away from this person. You go to find your own answers and do things your own way. This causes you to take some sort of leap of faith where all of a sudden you are your own resource. I feel like this person could be a resource to you right now, or he was in the past. But in the future, the Queen of Pentacles, you become your own resource. And a resource can be love or money. Death is on the bottom, strong Scorpio energy. But it also says, Haley, that there's been some sort of massive transformation. Something's ended so that something new can begin. We have cause and effect. You are aware that the love you create in your thoughts is an agent of change and the foundation of your results, and you have purpose. So, Haley, I feel like Spirit's definitely telling you whatever is going on with this person in the past, follow your purpose. You possess the determination and dedication to consciously demonstrate love. And if you're on a twin, Haley, that is your purpose. You're teaching people by example the meaning of unconditional love. And you have willingness. You're able to compromise if the end result is love. That came out in the Earth signs today. All right, Haley, I hope that was helpful. I know, right? I agree, Diana. I do. And there's new ones all the time, which is like shocking, right? Like we slowed down definitely on YouTube. And then we picked up on Facebook. So it's like one swapped for the other. I don't know. It's weird. It's like there's so many of us. But I don't know. I just like the idea that we all can see that we all at one point thought we were the only ones, and now we can see that like that's not the case. And I'm one of those people, like I said, I don't forget. You know what I mean? Like I still remember the feeling, the emotions, from having that feeling like you're just, going batshit and there's nobody else that's gonna understand what you're saying. You know what I mean? So yeah, I'm grateful definitely for this tribe. Absolutely. All right, guys. I think I'm gonna wrap it up. Did anybody else? Like I don't see nobody on YouTube. Let me know if you guys want a reading really quick while I wrap it up. I do want to mention that new moon in Gemini Facebook event. It's Facebook only event. So it will not be streamed on YouTube, guys. So make sure to go follow my Facebook page because we are going to be doing the free new moon readings on Monday, the 30th at the new moon, guys. So we're definitely going to be using that Gemini new moon energy to see what is coming in. It is a free event, guys. So there's no charge. Please come join us. It should be super fun. I do want to remind you to sign up for the PLR newsletter. So if you guys are interested in that, the new one is going to come out on Monday. And then, of course, Facebook stars. We received several today. Thank you guys so much. Every time I stream on Facebook and we receive Facebook stars, and Facebook matches those donations up to $750, guys. So, yeah, send those stars. Thank you, thank you, thank you. All right. Deborah says, me, please. All right. I see you, Deborah. All right, Deborah, let's pull yours real quick. All right, again, let's do the same thing, a real quick past, present, future, and then we'll pull a guidance card. Ooh, okay. All right, Deborah. So we're going to use the Heal Yourself reading cards. So we have self-love coming out, sexuality coming out, and unleash your creativity coming out. Bottom of the deck, have faith. All right, so I'm not surprised. Deborah says, we were all just talking. See, she can't see our YouTube comments. She can only see Facebook comments. But Deborah, we were all just talking how we all found each other and why we found each other. So Deborah comes in, guys, and I want to show you. She says she's new here. See it? So you're drawn to the channel, drawn to the tribe, drawn for a reason, and most likely it's because you've experienced some sort of soul connection, a soul relationship that catapulted you into some form of spiritual awakening. And the reason I know that is just from the cards that came out. So self-love in the past, recent past, tells me that something was happening where you were having to focus on self-love. When you're in those types of spiritual connection relationships, that's usually what's happened. Something's happened where you've had to start putting the focus on yourself and you've had to start taking care of yourself. Sexuality is coming out now for present. So Deborah, sexuality tells me that you're struggling with your confidence. You're wondering if you are attractive to people. You're wondering if other people are ever going, if you're going to be attracted. Like maybe you like this person so much that you're asking yourself, are you a blah, 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 blah. Are you ever going to be able to be attracted to someone else? Or is anyone else ever going to be attracted to you? Something like that. And then unleash your creativity comes out for future. And so here's how I know, Deborah, that you were drawn to the tribe for whatever reason. Unleash your creativity. So unleash your creativity comes out. I always see like the wrench in her hand. It's like a tool, right? So it's like spirit telling you to use the tools you have in order to do something that's creative. Whatever you have that's creative, whether you sing, you write, you read tarot, you make stories, you make music, you sew clothes, I don't know, whatever it is that you do that you're creative in, you're going to use that to follow your purpose. And I always say your creativity is given to you by spirit so that you can follow your purpose. All right, let's pull a real quick power of love. And let's see what guidance spirit wants to give you. You have joy. You delight in the love of life and bring a spirit of fun to all that you do. I feel like you're trying to. Look, self-love again. You realize that love of self is necessary to love another. Absolutely. And last one, there it is. Ready? Here's going to be your guidance, Deborah. Detachment. You are releasing old patterns and ideas that no longer serve your highest ideals of love. All right, Deborah, I hope that was helpful. She said, yes, a wake-up call. All right, Deborah, I hope it resonates. If it does, make sure to hit that follow button for sure. All right, guys, that's it. Subscriber Energy Quickie, thank you so much for coming in. If you missed it, just go back and watch the replay. I did do earth signs earlier today, guys, and we will be back with water signs tomorrow at 2 p.m. Central Standard Time. Guys, private readings are in my Etsy shop. Please check the description box. Awesome. I'm so glad, Deborah. Yes, absolutely. Hit that follow button. See, Diana, we gained another. Look at that. All right, guys. I'm always sending all of you abundant love and light on your journey. Have a wonderful evening.